I am so excited to introduce you to our next guest, who's the 14-year-old Bay Area prodigy that's enchanting audiences everywhere as a violinist, winner of first prize and the Audience Choice Award at the 24th Annual Sphinx Competition. She was also the featured soloist in a return invitation with the San Francisco Chamber Orchestra at their 2023 New Year's concert. And she's made her Carnegie Hall solo debut on the Sphinx Virtuosi Tour, garnering rave reviews. I'm ecstatic to introduce violinist Amaryn Olmeda. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
I mean, you have an amazing list of all that you've accomplished so much. Tell us about yourself. How old are you? Where are you from? And where did you study music?
Yeah, I'm 14 years old and I live in Loomis. And I study music in San Francisco. So my mom drives me once a week all the way to San Francisco, and I study at the Conservatory for Music there. And I have private lessons, I have chamber music class, I also take theory lessons, and I'm also in a keyboard electives class as well.
Oh my gosh, you're doing a lot. And shout out to Mom for driving you out to San Francisco once a week.
Right.
So how did you get started playing the violin?
My older brother Peter, he started the violin when he was 5, and he was in a Suzuki program, and he didn't really like the violin. So when I was 3 and a half, I asked if I could play because I went to all of his lessons, and my mom was like, my parents were like, no, you're too young. I was like, I really want to play. So they finally let me play, and I've loved it ever since.
Yeah, I was going to say, look at you now. Started playing at 3 and a half. So from a very young age, you knew what you wanted to do.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What do you like most about playing the violin?
I love the violin so much because there's so many different colors you can make with it. And you know, it has a large dynamic contrast and a large vocal range. You can sound really deep, and then it can go way too high almost. And you can also tell a story with your instrument or with my instrument, and you can, like, the composer's ideas, you can portray them in your music and you can share them with the audience, and I really enjoy that. Yeah,
Amaran was playing for us this morning, just kind of fine-tuning this morning, and you kind of put us all in a trance in the studio. It's like serenading us, and it puts us in a different mindset, which I appreciate. So your craft is truly amazing what you do. Who are some of your musical influences?
I'm a great fan, or a big fan, of the old school violinists. I love David Oistrakh and Jascha Heifetz and Nathan Milstein. And I also love modern violinists like Hilary Hahn and Anne-Sophie Mutter. And I recently heard Ty Murray in concert with the Sacramento Philharmonic, and she was so inspiring. I love all these musicians because they're so unique, and they have, just when you listen to a recording of them, you can just tell immediately that it's them, and that's very inspiring to me.
Oh, I love it. And you have an upcoming concert with the Folsom Lake Symphony. Tell us about that. What can people expect?
So this concert is on Saturday. It's at 7:30 at the Harris Center for the Performing Arts, and this is my debut performance with the Folsom Lake Symphony. The concert is titled Tales of Romance. So it's a lot of romantic music, which is fitting for Valentine's Day. And I'm playing Mendelssohn Violin Concerto. And Mendelssohn wrote this piece when he was in his early 20s. I love this piece so much because it's the perfect mix between virtuosity and lyricism. So don't miss it.
All right, we're not going to miss it for sure. We're
few seats left.
Here we go. What does it feel like to be called a prodigy at the age of 14, being that you've achieved so much as a violinist at such a young age?
Well, it's a compliment, so thank you. It's very sweet. But I think of a prodigy as like a 7 or 8-year-old, you know, who on YouTube playing Paganini or Mozart, and very virtuosically. And I feel like I'm at a place now where I'm trying to understand more of what the composer wants, and I'm trying to be more musical, and I'm trying, like, how does the composer's ideas resonate with me? And so I'm trying to, you know, show that to the audience as well. So I'm enjoying that process very much.
Oh my goodness. Well, it's amazing to talk to you. We're going to let you get set up while I let our viewers know where they can get tickets to see the Folsom Lake Symphony presents Tales of Romance with Amaryn Olmeda for this Saturday, February 11th. Go to harriscenter.net. And lucky for us, like I mentioned, Amaran is treating us to a special performance on YCL. I'm so excited to listen. Take it away, Amaran.